Hi everyone. There is a raging typhoon going on outside, so I hope you can hear me over the wind that's happening out there. I thought today would be the perfect day to do another recording because I obviously am not going anywhere. So today we're going to be talking about the second part of the 4-step prayer. Last time we talked about 我们在天上的父, and today we're going to be doing 感谢您赐给我们. Now that means we're thankful to thee for giving us. And so let's take it apart. Once again, you're not going to get the tones right if this is your first time that you've worked with Chinese. But don't worry about that. Get the other pronunciation right, and we'll work on tones later on. Heavenly Father knows what you're saying, so just practice with him. He loves it. So this word is gan. I'll write that in the pinyin up here. Gan, and it means feeling. So it's also this we're using it for the word 感谢, but it also is the same character that they use in 感觉. And you can see here, this character down here is a heart. And of course you have feelings in your heart, so that's why that they've got a heart in this character. So this is 感谢. 谢, once again, is a 4th tone. I don't know if you could tell that because it just sounds like you're yelling at somebody. So it's 感谢. 谢. And this 谢 is the same kind of an SH sound, at least as far as I'm concerned. The same kind of an SH sound that we make in English. So when you see X at the beginning of a Roma pinyin, it's pronounced SH. 谢. Yeah. IE makes a yeah. Like you're all excited. Yeah. So it's 谢. So it's 3rd tone 感谢. And if you know anything about Chinese, if you've learned a little bit, this is just 谢谢, thank you. So 感谢, I can feel thanks to you. But this is a special you because even in Chinese they don't say you to God, they say thee. So this is the word for thee. And they say it 您. 感谢您, 2nd tone. And we haven't had a 2nd tone yet. 2nd tone is where you start in the same place that you start with a 3rd tone. This is gan. And gan is short. A very short and low gan. Nin starts very low. Nin, but goes up just like the thing here. Nin, and it's longer. Xie is short. Gan is short. Nin is longer. Gan xie nin. So this is the word for thee. If you were going to just say you, it would just be the top half of this nin. That's how you write you, and the way that you say you is ni. So it's a ni, ni, with a 3rd tone instead of a 2nd tone. So 感谢您 is the way to say we thank thee. Oh, let's do this here. I'll put a feel, so you know what this means. Thanks. And if you're saying thanks to somebody, it's just this character twice. 谢谢. And 您 is thee. I know our equipment here is so sophisticated. Okay, the next part we got here is 赐给我们. So this is 赐. When you write 赐 in Roma pinyin, let me do it at the bottom here. It's a CI, and this is a 4th tone 赐. The way that you say the C when you see it in Roma pinyin is a TS sound with your tongue. So it's 赐. TS is the way that you pronounce a C when you see it in Roma pinyin. So it's 赐, and that I really doesn't have any kind of there's no sound to it. You're just 赐. And that's what happens when you have an I after a C in Roma pinyin. So this is called 赐, 赐. And I'll just put here, when you're saying it, it's kind of a grunt. 赐, 4th tone, right? Like somebody just hit you, 赐. That doesn't mean grunt, okay? Doesn't mean grunt. You're making a grunt. So let me do a little asterisk there. What it means is giving. Bestowing is what it is. bestowing. This is only a word that you would use when you're talking about deity. So you wouldn't tell somebody, oh, thank you for bestowing this on me. So you wouldn't say, thank you for 赐给,谢谢,赐给我, me, fill in the blank. So the next word here is a third tone, 给. And that does mean to give. Okay, and if you take a look here, I'll put this in. If you take a look here, we've got 谢 here, i.e. ye. And when you've got ei, it's a, 给. Okay, so 给 is the regular give, so you would say to somebody, anybody on the street, thank you for giving, 谢谢你给 me whatever this is. Fill in the blank there. Okay, and this character we've seen before, this is 我, 我. And I explained last time, this is an u, o, u, o without an u on the end. 我, u, o, r-e, 我. Third tone, 我, 我. And 我 can mean I, it can mean me. And it's the same thing that the same character we use in us and our. If you want to say something about yourself, you use this character, 我. That's a great thing about Chinese. You don't need to think of all the voice or the is it plural, is it first person, second person, it's all the same characters. And then this we've also seen before is the mun. And it's got, this is the word for door, mun, with a person on the front. So it's woman, us. So it goes like this. Let me read this to you for a couple of times. 感谢您赐给我们. If you're saying your personal prayers and you just want to say thank you for giving me, of course you would just take the 们 off at the end of the sentence there. 感谢您赐给我, and then fill in the blank. So let me say this sentence for you about 3 times so that you can hear it one more time. You can practice it yourself. 感谢您赐给我们. 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 So if you want to hear the whole prayer that we've learned thus far, you would say, 我们在天上的父, 感谢您赐给我们, and then fill in the blank in English. So I'm encouraging you once again to do this tonight in your prayers and for the rest of your life. But I also want to just share with you how important this part of the prayer is, or it was for me on my mission. I remember on my mission I had a recurring dream where I was home. My mission was done, and in the beginning of my mission I was so happy. I'm like, oh, I did it. I didn't mess up. I'm having my homecoming talk, and I was so excited that I had finished and it was with honor. But then the bishop asked me, well, what did you do on your mission? And then I realized that I couldn't remember, and so I was so freaked out that I woke up, and then I had the same dream again, and he said, well, speak to me in Chinese, and I realized that I couldn't speak in Chinese, and I was horrified, and I woke up, and that was how the dream went at the beginning of the mission. But then as I started to get into the mission and really enjoy the mission, I remember waking up, having this dream one time, and I was home, and I was so sad, so profoundly sad that it was already over. And I woke up and I was just so grateful that I was still there. It was like drinking a glass of water. I could smell the smells from outside. Like you can smell breakfast in the morning in Taiwan. It doesn't matter where you are. If your windows are open, you can smell somebody's making breakfast. And I could hear all the cars out on the streets, and I could hear the birds singing. And at the time I remember I was living at a port city, and so I could hear the boats coming in and the foghorns, and it was just, and I could even hear the people yelling at each other in Taiwanese next door, and I just remember being so grateful I was there. And from that time onward, my prayers changed. I spent so much time on this gratitude part of my prayers, and it changed my mission. I was so grateful every day, and it reflected in my prayers. And because I was saying everything that I was so grateful for, just little things in my prayers, it just made me appreciate so much more that I was on this mission. And so pass that little tidbit on to you. Hope you guys this week can find little things to be grateful for and to tell God in your mission language. So good luck, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye.